Crawford, Crawford, Crawford. What's the hold up, bruh? Do you want to fight or do you not want to fight, bruh? Can't blame Bob. You're not with him no more. What's the real reason? What's the real reason, bruh? That's what we want to know. Earl's ready. They shot you the contract. You ain't signed. Couldn't be really about the split and all that. Because what other welterweight are you going to fight to get an Earl Spence payday? You can't even name one. Nobody can name one because there is none. So me and other fight fans want to know what's the holdup, bro. Really, like, what's really the holdup? Is this going to be your last fight? Are you just trying to cash out? Or is you trying to stall out so Errol can't make the weight and move up, and then it's easier to get the belts that way? I just want to know, bro. I'm serious. You know, it's like, what's the holdup? You're a free agent. Bob ain't preventing the fight. You're no longer his cash cow. So what's the holdup, man? That's all the brother want to know. If you can answer that and shed some light on it to make us all understand. Everybody talking about negotiations and it's close to happening and all this and that. Just sign the contract if you want to fight. But it's something I noticed about you. You never said you wanted to be. Earl already said, like I said before in other videos, Earl already said what he was going to do. And despite the hiccups, he done the shit. He got the broom, cleaned up his side of the street, and he coming for you. You know what I'm saying? You was talking all this shit. Nobody wants to fight you and all that. Come on, man. The fight is here and now, and you don't want it. Don't seem like to me. Because you can't fight any other welterweight and get a payday like this. So if you're so confident that you can beat the dude, fight him. Take what's on the plate. Beat the man. And then your next fight, you got the negotiation. You got the bargaining chips to pick your number. You the A side. See, I think the problem with a lot of these fighters, Floyd set a trend that they're fighters, which is good in a sense. Back in the old school days, whoever they put in front of them, they fought. It wasn't about necessarily all about the money and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? It was about them cementing their legacy and just showing who's just absolutely the best. But Floyd made these new generation boxers become more businessmen, and sometimes that's why we're not seeing the fights we want to see. Because pricing yourself out is the new duck, in case people haven't noticed. That's the new duck. I'm going to give them this astronomical number, knowing I ain't going to get it. But if I do, cool. But if I don't, I know I ain't going to get it and I ain't going to want to fight. That's just another way of saying I don't want to fight you. I just think you're trying to take the back door. You ain't trying to go through the front door. Personally, me. Just like you did with Jeff Horn. You had a chance to fight Earl then, but you chose Jeff Horn. Bomac even said that. So I think this is one of them same tactics that you're trying to pull. You try to let Earl move up in weight so he can vacate, and then you can just pick off them belts yourself and do what you said you wanted to do and become undisputed in 2 weight classes, which no fighter has ever done. I think that's just a slick way of what you're trying to do. I think it's some bullshit, but you robbing us of the fight we want to see. But if that's what you're trying to do and that's the way you want to go about it, so be it. If you can do it, do it. But to me, you still taint your legacy. Because that's the fight that we want to see. Proves who the best. It's strap season, bruh. It's strap season. Or you trying to let the mandatories come in and and stall so long, let the mandatories come in and hopefully somebody beat Earl. And I mean, fight the man, man. Fight the man. He ready. You should be ready. He just fought. You ain't fought since last year. What's the holdup? There's no promotional ties. I don't know what hurdling blocks there are. I don't even know why there is a money stumbling block unless you just plan on this being your last fight. And you just trying to cash out. But if you plan on fighting after this fight, beat the man, be the A side, get the belts, be done with it. Sign a contract. I mean, you popped all that shit early on when the man was going through his accidents and all this. I don't want to be the first one to fight him when he gets out the accident because I don't want, it's not going to be, they're going to say, you know, give excuses and that's why I won or this and that. If you that confident, nigga, fight the man. Danny Garcia thought that same shit and got his ass beat worse than he ever got beat by any other fighter. Like I said in my other videos, you had a better chance of beating Earl when he was partying, drinking, and smoking. But when a man has a new lease on life and, you know, he get a second chance to do it all over again, you don't think he going to be 20 to 30 times more dedicated? Because he could have lost it all. He could have lost everything, life included. So it's a new beast you're dealing with now. I'm going to just keep it 100. Sign the contract, quit playing. Because you're making yourself look bad now. You ain't got no more hurdles and no more Bob to blame, none of that, man. Sign the contract. Because again, how you talking about splits? You're not even putting the asses in the seat, bro. You got to make this shit make sense. Make it make sense. This the biggest payday you're going to get, win or lose. Stop playing. Stop dragging this shit out. Stop trying to find a niche. Stop trying to go through the back door. Fight. You a fighter, fight. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always about the money because, like I said, it's going to be the biggest payday you're going to get anyway. So I don't even know what the negotiations should be about. You ain't doing Earl Spence numbers. You know that. Fans know that. The whole boxing world know that. Like I said, unless you're just trying to cash out, I understand. And this is your last fight. And it very may well be. Depending on the punishment you're going to take. But sign the contract. Or just shut the fuck up. Simple. Move on. Next. Peace.